Interleasing is here to help Red Cross deliver on their mission. We've got to make sure that we're keeping them on the road 24/7.
The technology helps us get where we need to in emergencies. The Red Cross is there to save lives. Part of what that car is doing is what the Red Cross stands for.
When they see that vehicle, pull up, it gives them a sense of hope because they know Red Cross is there to help them through these really difficult times.
So with Greg's foresight, we set out on a journey together to help Red Cross meet their carbon reduction strategies and initiatives, and ultimately their objectives.
Seven years ago, we faced a significant challenge. Our vehicles were heavily reliant on diesel and petrol. With a fleet mix of 80% petrol and 20% diesel, the Australian Red Cross sought to help the transition of a more sustainable model.
Australian Red Cross is an organisation that exists to support people in their most difficult moments. We're always guided by our humanitarian mission, and we recognise that climate change has an impact on the vulnerability of people and communities in Australia and in the Pacific region, and we seek to respond to this wherever possible. In recent years, the Australian Red Cross has placed increasing emphasis on sustainability and environmental responsibility. The results have been transformative. CO2 emissions have reduced by 80% over 7 years. Our fleet mix is now made up of 25% petrol diesel vehicles and 75% hybrid electric.
Red Cross came to us and said, we want to entertain the prospect of going down the path of EVs.
We had to assess different types of vehicles to try and help reduce our carbon footprint. And we launched the first pilot, which was 5 different charging stations in 5 different locations around Australia to really help them push into the new world of battery electric vehicles.
I have worked with Interleasing in the past in other organisations. It was the honesty, the integrity of the way that they would talk and they would listen. We set out to achieve together, reduce fleet emissions, transition to hybrid and electric, and support ethical operations sustainability objectives. These are our EV bays. It's an EV5. We have 2 smaller EVs here. This is just our new EV PHEV 4 that we just got delivered, and these are over here, which are our hybrid vehicles.
We did a fit-for-purpose analysis. We both collaborated really well in the beginning and learnt from each other about what challenges we were faced with how do we actually move to battery electric vehicles. There were some locations like Northern Territory, we really didn't have an opportunity to put battery electric vehicles in there, so we needed to assess different types of vehicles for different practical examples.
The value of the fuel and the spend on the fuel, to start with, it was not sustainable. Our accidents have gone down. Reversing accidents have pretty well curtailed right off. Fleet's not just a vehicle, making the staff and volunteers safe and then getting into a vehicle that is fit for purpose.
Red Cross has had a fantastic relationship with Interleasing over the last 10 years because they see the results and the impact that we can have. We want to be a leader in the not-for-profit space in relation to environmental performance, and Interleasing has been absolutely integral. They should be really proud of what they've achieved for the community.